Real good time.
Samuel, thank you so much for joining me and Odeon Cinemas to talk all about Spider-Man Far From Home. Without too many spoilers, what can we expect to see from this film?
Web slinging, Venice, London, love, joy, tears, and a lot of fun.
Now, how do you go about preparing to be Nick Fury?
Well, at this point, interestingly enough, having just come back from the blip, as I say in this film, I used to know everything, now I know nothing. So it's kind of like being a angry and grumpy Nick Fury because he's not as on top of things as he normally is.
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride. Trying to get this kid to do what Tony Stark told me he was capable of doing, but kid still wants to be a kid.
You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
He's caught up in being a teenager and, his mind's being clouded by hormones because he's after this girl.
You look really pretty.
And he doesn't really want to take responsibility. He doesn't understand, time for being a kid's over.
You got gifts, Parker, but we have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
You've been able to play Nick through various stages in his life. Did you have any particular favourite moments?
Seeing him in Captain Marvel and finding out there are extraterrestrials and people who have powers. That was fun to do.
Is it true that you got the part of Nick Fury by reading a comic book?
I guess I got the part because Mark Miller and some other people decided when they created the Ultimates that Nick Fury was physically me. So when I picked up that comic book in the comic store, it's kind of, I'm not sure I remember giving anybody the rights to use my image in a comic book. So when I called my managers and agents and they checked in with Marvel, they said, well, we're thinking of making the movies and we hope he'll be in them.
If you could describe this film in just 3 words, Samuel, what would they be?
Real good time.
Why should audiences go and see Spider-Man Far From Home on the big screen at Odeon Cinemas?
Because there's a lot to see and you need a big screen to see it all.